Two of my favorite things in the world are hot cross buns and bread and butter pudding. And yes, there's nothing better than a hot cross bun with a nice smear of butter, but using it in a bread and butter pudding is also absolutely fantastic. Here is my best ever recipe for deliciously custardy bread and butter pudding using hot cross buns as a twist. All right, first up, we need to preheat our oven to 175 Celsius. If your hot cross buns are super soft, this is what you're gonna have to do. Take them out of the package, separate them. I'm going to actually cut the tops off because these are going to be on the top of my bread and butter pudding. All I'm going to do is pop them into the oven 8 minutes. It's a great little trick for making sure they're really dry and they soak up that delicious liquid later. For those of you that are using what's left in your packs, maybe a few days after you bought them, even better, you can skip that step. So while they're toasting, we're going to whisk some eggs, some cream, some milk, some brown sugar, and some vanilla. Now, when you're making a bread and butter pudding, what you want is that perfect ratio of eggs to cream and milk. I use equal parts cream and milk and about 5 eggs. If you wanted it even richer, you could add a few egg yolks as well. So I'm gonna add a little bit of vanilla. It even means that I don't have to butter those hot cross buns to give that extra richness because it's already in the hot cross buns. There goes some brown sugar. That's a soft, light brown sugar. And then you just whisk all of this together. Okay. Once your hot cross buns are toasted, what you want them to look like is a little dry, a little crisp. They can still be a little soft on the inside, but what we're gonna do is take these pieces, break them up, and toss them into your glass container. So once you've got all of those pieces of hot cross bun torn up and in the bottom of your dish, grab your custard mix and pour about 3/4 straight over those hot cross buns. Give them just a moment to start soaking up some of that delicious custard, and then you can get the tops of your hot cross bun and kind of nestle them down, and then get the rest of that custard mix and pour it directly over the top of each of those hot cross buns. Now that custard is going to continue to get soaked up by the hot cross buns, both the pieces in the bottom and the hot cross buns on the top. Okay, next, for a little bit of added texture, I'm using just a little raw sugar on the top of my hot cross buns. Wait until they're wet from the custard, then sprinkle that over the top. Now, once these go into the oven, they're gonna bake for an hour or until they're golden brown, but they'll still be delicious and moist on the inside. How good does this look? Whoa. Just when you thought hot cross buns couldn't get any more delicious, in my humble opinion, this is the best way to turn your leftover hot cross buns into something really, really special. Look at that. So that bread and butter pudding, of course, it's gonna sink down just a little once it comes out of the oven. But get this one still hot, steamy, and fantastic. Of course, the best way to finish it is with just a little vanilla ice cream, hot cross buns, bread and butter pudding. I'm a very happy man right now. The bread and butter pudding's custardy, velvety, and delicious. And then the hot cross bun on the top that kind of sticks out. That's why we put the sugar. It gets crispy, delicious. For more of my best ever recipes, head to the Coles YouTube channel or coles.com.au and check out my best ever recipe playlist. Happy Easter, everyone.